while we're on the subject of that,
Yeah.
why don't we move to our next segment here, which is Out of Step?
Yes. Okay, so Out of Step, if this is your first time catching this segment, this is where we bring relegation to the NBA. I think relegation is the greatest concept in professional sports. Have not seen the NBA adopt it, so I'm forcing it on the NBA. We're going to make it ourselves.
Yeah.
So we looked at it. There's one league. You got the NBA, and then there's kind of the sub-league, which is the Gatorade League. I'm not giving Gatorade a league in Out of Step, but I like the idea of naming a league after beverages. So we broke
Gatorade, if you want to get in touch, thealternatehoop@gmail.com.
Yeah, exactly. But we created 2 sub-leagues with the beverage theme going on. So just below the NBA, average, okay, tea.
Right.
It's good. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's tea.
Yeah.
Apologies to the UK watchers.
Yeah.
And then below that, we've got one that's just, for us personally, not a beverage I'm going for anytime. And that's the Clamato League.
Yeah.
And this is a non-alcoholic Clamato. That's the one thing that makes Clamato interesting is you might catch a buzz off of it. This is just straight Clamato mixer.
This is just the lowliest league there is. We're right at the bottom here.
So as you can see, if you're watching right now, right here, we have the breakout from our last relegation.
Yep.
So you got the NBA, the T League, and the C League. What I want to do today is we're going to go through each league and we're going to rapid fire and choose whether a team is safe, whether they're moving up, or whether they're being relegated down to a lower league.
Okay, great. All right, so let's start in the NBA here, the top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the Warriors at the top and the Suns. I think we can pretty quickly move past these. These are the NBA teams.
Yeah, they're safe. I think we should also mention this is in no real particular order. These are just the teams. This is not standings within those leagues.
No,
These are the teams in the leagues. But the Warriors and the Suns, firmly safe in the NBA.
Okay, and then we have the Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz having a rough go lately. They've gone 2-8 in their last 10. Joe Ingles over the weekend tore his ACL, out for the season.
Yep.
Gobert hasn't been available. Donovan Mitchell hasn't been available. I'm relegating them.
Oh my God.
I'm sending them down to the T League.
Wow.
Hear me out. Okay. Yes, Gobert and Mitchell have been out, but not for all the games that I was just talking about. And certainly not for the entire month of January, where they only won 4 games.
Wow.
They beat the Nuggets twice, which is impressive. As we just talked about, they've been good. But outside of that, the Pelicans and the Pistons are the only 2 wins. Yeah, of course, yes, you should win. Those teams don't necessarily want to win. The Pelicans, maybe if they're playing the Clippers, but outside of that, they don't really want to win. I think that they're backsliding, and I haven't seen anything for the last month that has me confident keeping them in the NBA.
Yeah, I think if we had done this like a week or so ago, they probably would have stayed in and I would have been fighting to keep them in. But the more you break it down, the more I think you're right. I think they deserve to go down to the T League, and they're just an average team right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's move past them. We're going to go to the Chicago Bulls.
Safe.
They
teetered, but they're safe.
Yeah. I think they have weathered the storm a little bit, and they're going to be okay. Okay, then we have the Brooklyn Nets.
Interesting team.
Very.
So Durant, who I think healthy might have won the MVP this year, he's still out. Minimum 2 weeks, probably more like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Harden is now day-to-day with a hurt hand. I think that there are issues within the locker room. You've got guys asking out. You've got players that they grab that aren't playing at all, i.e. Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
And then Kyrie is still part-time. As I said before, he's struggling with the continuity. They also have not looked great in their last 10. They're 4-6, and Harden was playing in those.
Yeah.
They've got of the top 10 teams here, they have the worst defensive rating. I'm relegating the Nets down into the T League.
Yeah, I'm actually with you on this one. They're currently a T League team to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really as simple as that. Their backcourt is decent, but it's a T League backcourt.
Yes.
Right now, without Harden. Okay, so then we have the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks.
I think this team is teetering, but I'm going to keep them in the NBA for right now.
Yeah.
They haven't been as rough as these other 2 teams that I've relegated, and I think the next couple weeks are going to be very telling about how solidified they are in the NBA. I think that they are testing me with the relegation, but I'm gonna give them a little more slack.
Okay. All right. Then we have the Miami Heat playing really well right now.
Safe.
Yeah. Okay. The Grizzlies, they're safe.
I'm ready to move the Grizzlies past the NBA into some other just Uber Champions League.
They are moving up the power rankings of the NBA here, playing really well. The Cleveland Cavaliers come up next.
Yeah, it's funny. Last time we did this, we said that they might be the most likely to move out of the NBA. I think that they are very firm in the NBA. In fact, I'm excited to see what their trade deadline looks like because I think there's moves out there where they could completely turn themselves into actual contenders. So they are solid in the NBA for me.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you. And then the Philadelphia 76ers.
Again, another team we talked about maybe moving out. I think they're safe. I have Jokic at the top of my list, but you're right. Embiid has been so good this year. They've gotten production out of the rest of that roster at times. They're safe.
Okay, so we got 2 teams moving out. So that means as we go through the T League here, we're going to have 2 teams move up.
Oh, we got teams moving up.
All right, so let's start here. The Denver Nuggets.
Put them in the NBA. They got the MVP. I love how this team is playing right now. Aaron Gordon, so underrated right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10. And Bones Highland, what? He has been unreal for them. That was a guy so many teams passed up and has completely filled the scoring gap that was left behind by Michael Porter Jr. I'm so impressed with this team. They're in the NBA for me.
Compazzo, sit your ass down. Bones is here.
That's right.
All right, then we have the comeback Clippers.
Yeah, they have been a fun story. They have had some amazing games lately, getting a lot out of the guys with their stars out. I still have them in the T League.
That's the correct take here. They're a T League team, but they're playing well for being in that league, right? Okay, then we have the Charlotte Hornets.
I think the Hornets are close to moving up. Mm-hmm. They're not quite there yet. Their offense is so potent. They are, I think, maybe the funnest team to watch in the NBA right now. Mm-hmm. They've been really impressive, but I still think that they are a T League team. Put a rim protector on that team, and we're talking.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Defensively, they're just not up to the level of an NBA team right now, but they're very, very potent offense. Absolutely. Then we have the always entertaining Los Angeles Lakers.
The Lakers are teetering on relegation here.
Yeah.
This LeBron injury is going to be interesting. They're getting close, though. I still have them in the T League, but I'm not going to say that they're safely in the T League right now.
Right. Yeah. Anthony Davis is playing well.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Okay, then we have the Dallas Mavericks, the pretty hot Dallas Mavericks.
Yes. So really uninspiring start to the season. Put them in the NBA.
I love it. Yeah.
They have started to figure it out. Doncic looks like the donk. He looks great. He's getting his triple doubles. And look, Porzingis went down, but Maxi Kleber is keeping this team performing. He's been so good in his role in that starting unit. They're getting production out of Dorian Finney-Smith. I like what they're starting to do. I think they deserve a spot in the NBA.
I love it, man. And Brunson is just incredible. I'm such a Brunson guy.
Yeah.
Just love him. All right, then we have the kind of depressing Washington Wizards.
Yeah, another team that is very close to relegation. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give them a little more slack, but I do think that they are it's going to be dangerous for the next couple of weeks because they just lost Bradley Beal and he is the best player on that team. I don't know what the future looks like for the Wizards.
Yeah, I think they're holding on to the ledge with just a pinky finger right now. Yeah. The Dinwiddie stuff is weird. The Montrezl Harrell stuff is a little weird. There's just a weird vibe going on there right now. But I think they're good enough night to night to be in the T League now. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
But their toes are definitely dipped in the Clamato Cup.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, they can smell it.
Yeah, so can I.
Yeah, okay, so then we have the Boston Celtics.
I'm keeping them in the T League.
Yeah.
I think that if they can figure some more stuff out, they might be an NBA team at some point. They're not quite there yet. I think that they are firmly in the T League currently.
They are firmly in the T League for me. I don't see them moving up to the NBA this season. I just don't see it for them. I think they're pretty firmly a T League team with a T League roster around two, really good players, but just uninspiring to me, really.
Uninspiring, yes, but they've got two wings that I've got a ton of faith in. And if everyone else can kind of figure out how to play around those guys, I am not all out on them having a shot at the NBA this year.
Okay. Yeah, I do like Robert Williams as well. I don't think he gets talked about enough.
Fair.
Really, really good player. All right. Then we have the Raptors, Canada's team.
I mean, we talked about a Underground Network superstar. Fred VanVleet is in that category too.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's been unreal. They're T League though. I think that they are firmly planted in the T League right now. But they've been a good watch. They've been fun.
Yep. The New York Knickerbockers.
Oh my God. What a weird team. So they have a NBA bench and a C League starting unit, which is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. I think that combination is keeping them in the T League for now.
Yeah, you add up one and the other and you get... Right, yeah, they're in the T League. I agree with you. Okay, then we have the Atlanta Hawks playing better as of recent.
They are. They're looking good. Still don't think they fully have figured it out yet, though. They're T League. I don't think that they're awful. I don't think that they're great.
Absolutely, and I'm really happy that they remembered that Lou Williams is on their team and started giving him some minutes because he's good. He has been good. All right, then we have the extremely fun, one of my favorite teams to watch, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, wow, what a fun team. I'm very high on this. I think that they are a T League team, but I think Anthony Edwards has the power to take them in the NBA at some point, just not right now.
Jaden McDaniels had a perfect game the other day. No shots missed from the floor. Very interesting.
Keep that up and you're in the NBA.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. All right, then we have the Sacramento Kings.
Okay. Put them in the C League.
They gotta go. They gotta go.
The C League.
They're in the C League. It's so depressing. There's nothing else to say.
They're a C League team.
Yeah. Go get Ben Simmons. Okay. The San Antonio Spurs.
A T League team that is super fun. I think that the next week or, the leading into the All-Star break is going to be interesting without DeJounte Murray, but you've got Pop at the helm. You've got Derek White. You've got some nice players.
Yep.
I think that they're safe in the T League.
Yeah. And the development there is going well.
Yeah.
I'm very happy about that. Okay, and then we have the Indiana Pacers, who wrapped it up last time in the T League.
Can you name the starting five for the Pacers right now?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I can't either. I don't know if I could get to three, honestly, now.
No, it's really tough right now. I mean, they're playing with a C League roster, so I think it's just fair. I think their fans would probably say the same thing. Like, look, we're not playing with our real team.
Yeah.
This is our C League team out there. So that's what it is. All right, so let's move down to the C League.
Okay.
Where we know we're going to have a little bit of upward movement here,
Yeah.
so this will be fun. Okay, we have the Portland Trailblazers.
Rough go for the Portland Trailblazers. Dame has been out for a long time. They just got CJ back, but CJ came back and he looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And we are now seeing the second coming of Jesus Christ, and his name is Anthony Simons, apparently.
Ooh, I'm a fan.
He has been so hot lately.
He's good.
He's really good. I'm putting him in the T League.
I love it.
I think that the inspired play from a team that has been dealt a shitty hand is playing the hell out of that hand. I think that gets him a spot in the T League.
I think that's right, yeah. And they're playing in a way that suits Chauncey Billups, I think, right now with this undermanned roster, right? Scrappy, yeah. So it's all coming together a little bit for them.
From crappy to scrappy. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have the Oklahoma City Thunder.
C League. Shea's out. I think that this is where they want to be. They're not moving up for me.
Yeah, and I think Presti went to his backyard. He got the keys out. He's starting up the tank.
Yeah.
The tank is coming.
Yeah, the neighbors aren't sleeping. That thing is loud.
Yeah, he's coming for them. Okay, then we have the New Orleans Pelicans.
I'm going to move the Pelicans up into the T League.
Tell me why.
Okay, so the Pelicans obviously haven't had Zion the entire season. Brandon Ingram isn't currently available. But go look at the last handful of games that the Pelicans have played. Don't look at wins, losses. Just look at the box score, which they're I think 4-6 in their last 10. They're not awful. You have 5 to 6 guys every single night in double digits. You've got almost every single dude getting minutes with at least a couple of assists, at least a couple of rebounds. Everybody's doing a little bit of everything. And for a team that is shorthanded, they are playing beautiful team basketball. I know that makes me like an old head and I'm not cool and all of that, but
Yeah.
I just really like what they've been able to put together. And yeah, they have given teams fits, and you've got guys every night that are going to it's not the one dude. It's everybody contributing, and it seems like every game someone else is kind of stepping up and getting their shine. And I just really appreciate the well-rounded basketball that they're playing with the roster that they have. I think that gets them in the T-League.
I love that, and it's a really good story. I agree with you. I think they should be in the T-League here for their team basketball and the way that they're playing. And, shout out to the vets on their team that never gave up and continue to play well, like Valanciunas and Josh Hart and these guys. Like I'm very impressed with the way that they're playing right now.
Absolutely.
Okay, so then we have the Houston Rockets.
C-League.
Yeah, I mean, they love the C-League. Yeah. They love that shit.
I'm not moving it. They've put pictures on the wall. They are there. They are there to stay.
I think they're playing in the Clamato Arena, if I'm not mistaken. And then we, to round it out here, we have two of our favorites, the Orlando Magic and the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, the Pistons. Look, okay, I'll give you this. They're staying in the C-League.
Both these teams are staying in the C-League.
Yes, they are in the C-League. But the Orlando Magic had an NBA weekend, and it couldn't have been more fun to watch. They had a huge weekend.
Yeah.
Really fun. As much as I love this team, yes, keep them in the C-League. That's where they want to be. Quick aside, Cole Anthony, going to be in the dunk contest.
Very interested to see a 6'3" guard with, I didn't know he had that kind of bounce, so I'm curious to see.
He did in college, and then I believe he hurt his knee, and so we haven't seen as much of it, but he must have something in the bag to be going into it.
Yeah, I'm a believer in him, so if he says he's ready for it, I'm sure he's going to put on a show.
And I believe in Magic, baby. And then the Pistons, yes, C-League. I got to say, though, we had kind of a heated debate about this not that long ago. You've turned me on to Cade Cunningham. I've been watching Cade Cunningham. Holy cow, that kid is special.
Yes, he's very, very special. He's playing extremely well right now. He's shown everybody why he was the number one pick.
Yeah.
Really good sign for the Pistons moving forward. But yes, they're in the C-League, exactly where they want to be. Okay, so that wraps it up. Here is our list of teams right here and where they're at now, our top 10 in the NBA, to the T-League, to the C-League.
Yeah, I mean, we had some movement. We had teams move up, teams move down. Jazz out of the NBA, Nets out of the NBA, replaced by Denver and Dallas. In the T-League, the Pacers and the Kings moved down, replaced by Portland and the New Orleans Pelicans getting in the T-League. So we'll come back to this in a couple weeks, and we'll see if anybody's moving up or down and what relegation looks like.
Love it.